Okay, let's do this thing. Yes, I do. Okay. So, welcome. We are in Stars and Time, and it's yet another loop. It's gonna be yet another series of loops, honestly. And the goal right now is going to be just, all the Isabeau stuff, which means getting to the top, beating the king, etc. We can just kind of skip ahead to that, to be honest. Beat the king, don't have to do the full run. Get the final little Isabeau thing, but also there's the talking to Isabeau in front of the tree multiple times that I was told about without doing the pun. Now, this is not going to be a natural way of getting this in, like, normal gameplay. This is, I was told to do this thing. And, so I'm gonna do it now because, quite frankly, no. You will always make the joke. I will always make the joke, and that is the point I was about to make. I will always, always, always make the joke. Oh, okay, you have to keep some sort of routine to stay sane, if always making the joke is how, so be it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so you always make the joke even when you say not to. Interesting. Is that what was meant? To be honest, I was always gonna make the joke. That was funny. Okay. Gonna go. Do you want to talk? Nope. Okay. I'm assuming that's what I was told to do. Because I was told, like, don't make the joke, and you have to not make the joke on, like, a couple different loops. So unfortunately, it's looping time. Comedy sketch style. Yep, loop back to Dormont. Looping back resets your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Okay. Let's get past Mirabelle, and once again, I guess, say no to making the joke? I don't remember how many times I was told to- ah, dang it, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, you know. That bad. Sorry to hear that. I hope you sleep well tonight. At least I got different dialogue. I know how much you value your naps. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. Sleepover time. Say the line, Sifrin. It sounds like an amazing idea. Okay. You really, really will. Okay. Let's go and say no to making the joke again. Just to see if this changes anything. I don't remember how many times I was told I had to do this. I think it's like 3-ish times? I don't know. Always make the joke. Tremendous tree. Alright. Wait for him to touch you. I love how the music cuts out, because Sifrin is noticing this more and more, and it's like a very tense feeling moment before that. Alright. So, no changes there. I think it was either 3 or 5. I really hope it's 3. I don't want to do this 5 times, but I will if I must. I assume I'm doing this right. I could be doing this completely wrong, to be quite honest. I don't read guides or anything. I just get told things sometimes. And then I go, okay, I'll do the thing. Alright, so if nothing else, this is definitely going to bump up my loop count, outside of just pure runs against the king. So hey, maybe I'll get that 50 loop achievement fairly soon, or 40 something. Okay, let's go do this again. Whoop. This way. Da 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 da, Isa! Alright, let's see. Oh, I can no longer say no. Oh wait, no, Q joke is the same. Sorry. Stop here. No. You will always make the joke. Yep. Okay, okay. I'm wondering if... Okay, because saying no still has you make the joke and still has the hand stop thing, is it fun to go back here? Here we go, to keep torturing yourself? Huh, okay. Okay. That was a difference. Do I need to do another one? I'm gonna assume yes. Because that was, like, raising the question, but nothing actually changed about it. It was almost more of a, Sifrin having a realization that nothing is changing, and it's, like, not fun or anything. Okay. Loop back. Ah, I'm sorry, Sifrin, I'm putting you through so many... What a delicious death. Why did you put it like that? That's not a normal thing to think, Sifrin. Not a normal thing to think at all. Okay, am I gonna get a different thing here? Okay. Just looking at the favor tree. Isn't the tree cool? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. Stop here. You make the joke. Keep the routine. Tremendous tree. Both laugh. You wait for him to touch you. His hand stops above your shoulder. Okay. I'm still getting, is it fun to go back here to keep torturing yourself? That was loop 4 on doing this. I'm gonna try one more. Just one more. Just in case. And if I'm told later that, oh, actually you needed one more after that, then I will just get it in an actual loop at some point. Because I am gonna, like... I am gonna have a thing where I fight the king. And, get through the ending thing. And at that point, I'm back in Dormont anyway, so, you know, I can still go and talk to him, and I can still choose that and stuff. Alright, alright. Okay, okay, okay. Skippy, skippy. Go fast. Let everyone know. Talk to you later. Do 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 do. Okay, let's go. Is it fun? Looking at the favorite tree, isn't it cool? Yeah, it is. Stop here. No change to stopping here yet. Tremendous tree. I'm gonna assume that Sif did the it's a pretty, like, lineup for Tremendous Tree to make sense while thinking about how, no, I have to have routine. I have to have routine. Okay. As usual. Ha, that was funny. Okay, you didn't have the, like, is it fun to go back here, torment yourself thing. Okay, I don't think there's anything... I'm not getting anything new. I'm not getting anything new at all. I have no reason to talk to Loop right now. The best of my memory at the moment is, heckin' just do the loops. Just do the loops, just go through the entire castle with the friendship thing on, without looping ahead for anything. However, right now, I want to get the final ISABEAU thing, because I just want to know. I just want to know how it actually, like, plays out for the characters. So, I think I made a mistake. I meant to put a equipment thing on. God damn it. Okay. One more time. One more time, and this time I'm going to equipment first, because I did not equip, the time knife thing knowingly. Because I am a silly. I'll go memory of knife key, so that I have it equipped when I loop directly to the king. Okay. Okay, so we are doing one more ISABEAU run, just in case. Can't remember if I was supposed to, like, refuse to say the joke again. Accidentally did the thing where I got the longer mirror conversation. Okay. It's not substantially longer, it's just a couple more clicks, it feels like. Okay, okay, okay. ISABEAU. One more. Just one more. See if there's anything different. Always make the joke. Keep the routine. Tremendous tree. Make ISABEAU happy. The awkward moment where you see ISABEAU's hand coming towards you. Stop and retreat. No different thought on it. Nothing new. And the new thing went away. So at this point, I don't have anything else there. Okay. Okay. Let's just loop up to the king. Let's beat up the king as best we can. And then let's see what lies beyond the king this time. You're a living comedy sketch. Okay. Yep, use 20 to loop forwards. I have stocked up a lot. What a delicious death is not a normal thing to think about anything. Thanks for the delicious snacks. Oh gosh. Yep, I don't think I'm getting anything new. Well, fine, I swear. Adele doesn't think so. Okay, let's just scoot. King must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Let's go! Let's just see if this can be done very quickly, and let's get through it, because ISABEAU, I want to know what your dialogue is without interruptions now. Unfortunately, there's a roadblock before I can get to it. I don't think I have anything new that I would need to ask. You, traveler. You were me. Look back at the king, bright one. Do you remember? Ah, I got a new thing! Does it matter? But what else does? We shall fight. Alright. The usual. I will have the usual, please. Okay, okay, okay. I've got the feeling that it really does matter. Except for it is level 81. Oh boy. Okay then. So not for this part, yes. You've heard this before. Let's go. Okay, we are going to start with the full paper run. Because we can get one paper thing before I need to start using the shield stuff. Unfortunately, I think I only have the one shield when I skip forward because I don't gain it along the way. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, now it's time for rock. So not for this part, yes, you've heard this before. I have the right to cry as the tears come out. Even the king feels easy to fight now. Aha, that's fun. Okay. Craft. I don't have the the shorter one, like the one-turn one. I have the long shield. So that's gonna have to do for now. It is time, saviors. I love how my attack timing allows me to get one attack off with Mirabelle before needing to shield, and the shield comes up right before the king goes. Okay, it continues to be rock time, but I don't have a lot. Hold on real quick. Those two are pretty close to getting their turn. I have no reason to give a turn to Mirabelle. I can... You know what? Let me look in the pockets real quick, because I can't remember everything. I think it's salty broth. Yeah, lowers craft skill cooldowns. Okay, so Mirabelle should be able to shield once this shield runs out. A little bit better. Stars, indeed. Rock. Let's go kaboom. Because I'm pretty sure the tiers count, but I have not targeted them for anything yet. I haven't really needed to. Let's buff the friends, because the shield is still up. And all I need is a single rock. Which is going to be... on ISABEAU. ISABEAU, smash! Thank you very much. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now what do I usually do at this point? I feel like... I don't remember what Sifrin's cooldown is on his paper thing. But I feel like paper might be the thing to do right now. Let's go ahead and set up some paper attacks. So not for this part. Yes, you have heard this before, indeed. The king waits. How's our shield? Still technically up. Good. Tear you apart is indeed up again. Go, Bonnie, go! Thank you, Bonnie! Alright, so it's Artsy Silent Burst. The only one the shield is off is Sifrin, and I am about to get a jackpot that I think might finish this. Yep, that is, I think, below the threshold. You have heard this before. Your turn! Still no new lines there. I suspect there will be some at some point. I just don't know when. My best guess, depending on the order of things, is going to be once I figure out what the hell is going on with that locked star door and or the star observatory room. Like before, as always, Mirabelle's attack brings the king to his knees. Which he was already on, so that's pretty impressive. I still can't say it. I want answers. I want answers. Ah! I like how it's all these, like, change symbols floating by in the background. With the little, like, slightly egg-shaped circles within circles, and, little teardrops for, like, Mirabelle's, little dangly bits off of her ornaments. It's cute. It's good. Haha! We made it, we made it, we made it. You're happy to see them happy. We did it, Mirabelle. Alright, alright. Jumping around, let's go and, face Sifrin's doom. Poor Odile. I also don't like heights, and I don't like heights very specifically when, like Odile, I am near a window, or, like, something that lets me really see how high I am, and something that, because it's clear, comes with the illusion of not being there, to some extent. Even if I know, like, fully well, even if I know full well that, you know, the glass is solid, there's a lot of it, something like that, I can still be in a high place with a glass, like, floor-to-ceiling window looking out, and I'll be like, oh, I don't like that. Because it feels like you could just so easily fall. Don't like it at all. Bad stuff. Ah, whoop whoop. We did it. We won, etc. Whatever. This was quite a workout. Yep. Yep. Something to add to my list of accomplishments. Go back to traveling. Curious to visit others, see what they have to say. Be weird to travel alone. Get used to it. Just go home. To do your fake research. Oh, so you figured it out, did you? No, you told me. Don't worry about that, though. Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see ISABEAU try to figure it out for a little longer. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananology. Say the line, Siffrin. Bananology would be quite appealing. You got her. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try laying your walls down every once in a while, huh? Come to Kabwe any time. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Siffrin, is everything... I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket! Crab, yeah! Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin, alright? You nod. Before you forget, though, please don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. Interrupt what? She looks ISABEAU's way. Of course. I have to say I'm surprised, Siffrin. I thought you didn't know I'm going now. Good luck, I suppose. Siffrin doesn't know. That's the point of this. Siffrin wants to know. I want Siffrin to know. You're starting to, Siffrin is starting to, kind of say the lines, or the beginning of the lines, in his head before they start speaking. Like, for real, it's over, the king is gone. I don't remember those bits being in there before, though I might have just, like, zoomed past him like that. I'm sure of it. How about this? If she's not moving, you can find me and punch me. You don't have to travel a lot. Before you forget, though, do you have some snacks left? Well... Yep. Aren't I so smart? Very smart, but you're smarter. Talk to everyone before talking to ISABEAU. Okay. Siffrin! Yep, I'm not dreaming. Am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? We really won? We really won, Lyra. Oh, breathe with me. There we go. Can we group hung after I speak with the head housemaiden? Yep. Okay, this is it. Moment of truth. Are we gonna get interrupted by the head housemaiden now? Because that is the ultimate pin in this moment ever unfolding, basically. Because you speak to the head housemaiden, and it's all over. You cannot, I assume, go speak to the head housemaiden and be like, oh, by the way, can you, like, save whatever you were about to interject with? But it's the only one left, and I can see that happening just to draw this out. Sif, we did it. Sif, we did it. We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. We can finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't it great? It is. Yeah, I said. Do you remember what I said? At the clock tower. You remember. You wanted to tell me something? Yes. Yes. Okay. Whew. Oh, good luck, ISABEAU. Sif. Sifferoony. Siffrin. Serious face on. As usual. Okay, buddy, you can do it. Sif? Is everything okay? What? You look kind of upset. What's wrong? Okay, we're cutting it off here now. Nothing. What did you want to tell me? No, it doesn't matter right now. You don't look good at all. Okay. Are you hungry, maybe? I can tell Bonnie to... Oh. We're getting the static. Stars. Oh, you want to scream. You just want to scream right now. You did everything right. And he won't say it. He can't say it. The universe won't let him say it. That's a fun way to put it. You're not stupid. You know what it is. What he wants to tell you. You know. But it doesn't count if he doesn't say it. It doesn't exist if it's not said. In fact, you can't trust it even if he did say it. Okay, Siffrin, slow down there. Maybe it's not even true. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and it's because you forced him to. You did, didn't you? Siffrin, slow down. You forced him. You're forcing him right now. Looping forwards and backwards, making sure no one can interrupt, making sure everything is perfect. Making sure you're perfect. It's because you're looping. You're forcing him, manipulating him to say it, to think it. No, it's not, Siffrin. Making sure he has to say it. Siffrin! Making sure he has no recourse. It's not good. It's awful. He can't feel this way about someone like you. Siffrin! Oh, no. Siffrin. No. No. Please stop gripping your hair. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't touch me. You feel a tug on your stomach. Oh. Okay. Another mini loop. We saw that when we, just absolutely slaughtered the tutorial sadness, and the group freaked out. There was that tiny little sound effect, and it was like, oh, the sadness is still there, let's tutorial fight it. Everything okay? Yep, all good. Because we saw how it could be if it wasn't. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to get back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Javant, okay? Also when you watch the tower with Loop, yeah. You nod, smile fixed on your face. You got a memory of confession. You'll always remember this. When equipped, memory of confession makes your fighter immune to rock attacks. What the bloody hell? Okay. It's all over if you talk to her. There's nothing else here. This is the end. Unskippable, it just keeps going. It's, I have to one at a time, line by line. Click. Hi. You can start breaking down now. Breaking down? What do you... There it goes. Same lines, same lines, same lines. You know the script by heart now. Oh, Siffrin. Oh, Siffrin. I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back when everything started. Burnt sugar right on cue. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I'd noticed sooner. Should have seen it, prevented it. You feel a tug on your stomach. 3 lines left. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. I got an achievement, but I don't know what it was. Okay, I could not click. I just, it just went. As usual. At this rate, you'll know her entire lines by heart. Okay. So, I think that's the end point of that. That particular, rabbit hole. Oh, I need to check on Isa in town for different reasons, huh? Okay. Is stuff gonna be, am I gonna have different dialogue options? Alright. I'll go and speak to Isa. ISABEAU's here, pondering. Do the hello. Looking at the favorite tree, isn't it cool? Cute joke. Yeah, it is. You'd say it's pretty. Tremendous tree. Yep. There we go. You wait for him to touch you. Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? Keep waiting. Why are these... How are these different outcomes? How are these different outcomes? What's the difference between keep waiting and ellipsis? Okay. Okay, the first is business as usual. Let's go with something different then. Suddenly, you realize a very basic thing. He will never touch you. He will never say it to you. You will be stuck here forever. Stuck in your yearning. Okay, so it's mutual. We just need to shake him by the scruff like a little dog. Unless you're the one who breaks the cycle. You reach out. Sif? Ah! Oh. Not... Oh. Okay, not what I expected, okay. He pushed you away. He... Oh, jeez! Okay, okay, Sif, I realize that you know things that, that have not been said, at least in Issa's memory, or at all. But just because you know things does not mean that Issa knows that you know things. Okay? Okay? You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. Time loops are great for your mental health. Yeah, I can tell. Sif! Sif! Zephyrin! Zephyrin! No! Check with Loop. I am gonna check with Loop, because I don't remember what I was doing. ... Okay. Stardust, you traitor! I thought that what we had was special! But you didn't value me, did you? And I had to see you kiss the fighter in front of my very eyes. The shock. The betrayal. Shut up. And then you looped right back, refusing to face the consequences of your actions. What were you afraid of? For him to finally see you? To see what kind of person you truly are? Okay, Loop, whose side exactly are you on? What side are you on right now? Mental health or no mental health? What are you doing here? Maybe he would have accepted you, you know. Maybe you're not as disgusting as you think you are. Shut up. Or Stardust. Maybe you... Loop! Loop! Why? Maybe you are that disgusting. Not letting the poor fighter make his own decisions. Who would do that? Loop! Loop, you need to be picked up by the ankles and slammed against the ground. Face first. Or... Yeah, there we go. Shut up. I don't want to talk or think about any of this. Especially not with you. But Stardust? Who else but me? Anyway, you got a memory for your troubles. You can check it out later. I don't think you'd like me to tell you what it does. So, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. How about the king? I don't need a refresher. What should I do? King says everyone has forgotten something, including himself, including you. But why would anyone write down what they've forgotten? Why would anyone know its importance if they can't remember? Except, you know, don't you? Something no one can remember, something other than the stars. You have proof. You just need to go and find it again. You don't want to have to open that diary again. But you have to. Okay, so there was a diary in the library. Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Never mind. I don't think I have anything. Talk about something. Is there anything new? What do you think of my family members? Not really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. Huh? What would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me if that's what you're asking, but I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Like... Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. I can no longer talk about something. Alright, are there any new questions? I have seen all of those. Nah, nothing. Okay. Pretty sure I've seen all that. let's get out of here. Okay. So, I think that the way to do this is probably banana peel, loop to the floor with the library, find out about the library. Is there... Should I look at the library? No, that's not it. I can't remember which house is the library here. Mirabelle's in front of it. Mirabelle's in front of it. Yes. Okay. I don't think that there was anything in this. But I need to double check because I am a silly. Nah. Leave the book alone. Culture. Traveler's house. Caboan expressions. Old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Yeah. Take it out. Read the title until your eyes water. You put it back. It's gonna be important later! That's gonna be so important later. Okay. Alright, so I can't do anything with that book yet, so I need to go to the library in the house. Which floor of the house had the library? Was it the second? I can't remember. It might be the second floor. I could just loop up there with all doors unlocked and kind of see what happens. Let me, in that case, real quick. Equip on Siffrin. I need a different memory, and I think I want... Oh, no. Minus 50 to all stats. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, no. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, library was at least floor 2, it might be floor 3. I'm gonna go ahead and loop up with the unlocked doors on floor 2. Because I have, goodness knows, enough of the little, combat memory sparkle things to afford it. Okay, let's see if this is correct. I don't fully remember. 50 loops. The big 50. You can do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there. So doing the math would be easy enough, but you won't because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Absolutely incredible, and we've got 2 sadnesses right in front of us, so we're just gonna have to fight through them, which is why I put the little thing that gives us extra resources to spend on loops on. Managed to beat the king, a lot of XP, level 82. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna take long at all. Yep, one after another. Yeah, this one tends to be a bit tougher. It's just this big pool of hit points, really. So let's buy one, get one 3. Yeah, it always takes just a little longer. I could probably use tear you apart and it would go down real fast, to be honest. Let's lower its defense. Knife to meet you. Get a Mirabelle attack in there and see if the jackpot's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Time to see if I can find the library. That's a classroom. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's the classroom. So we've got all of that. No, wait. Were any of these the things I was meant to read? No, that's the Chateau Castle thing. That's the one with the key in it. That's lovely handwriting. That's her, that's her. Okay, okay. Stylish lady. Clicky, 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 click, please. Please. Okay, the bookcase is... Okay, it's school books, basically. Bonding earrings, and flip through it. Mirabelle comments. Skippity. Follow the script. Okay. Right. Library not here. Okay, library may be here. I can't remember. I never did follow through on what I said before about making myself a map of these things. Should have done, didn't. Not the library. Also distinctly not the library. No, it's not changed. This is the 1, 2, 3. This is the terrible one. Skipping. Okay, no library. I feel like I've made a mistake. I feel like it's probably the next floor up. It could be on the other side. I could be misremembered, but I could have sworn the library was on the right of a floor. Well, guess we're gonna just figure that out as quickly as possible. Maybe not as quickly as possible. Oh, dang. You know, I half expect at this point Knife to meet you to get the upgrade that the other two got. Though I do have plenty of knife attacks as Siffrin, so maybe it's not necessary, quote unquote, but still. Wait, did his knife attack just instantly take out the rock, which is the resistant sadness? Huh. It probably got a critical, and that's why. Still. Let me have a library. I'm just on a library run. That's all I want. This is all I want. It's a library. Get away. Get away from me. There it is. There it is. Okay, time to read everything. Theater scripts. Regarding comedy, you'll be able to see some plays pretty soon, but still funny, actually. Definitely has paper in between. Yeah, never in front of everyone. This brings to mind, just very briefly, like, I remember in school seeing, it was basically oh, I don't remember the full context. It was Shakespeare, but it was almost a parody, play of one of Shakespeare's things. And it was one of the comedies, so there were the romance scenes and stuff. I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember. But there was one where it's like, oh, there was like like a nobleman's daughter or something like that, and she had a tutor, and the whole, like, subplot thing on the side was her and the tutor were, like, in a relationship or something like that, I don't know, and the way that they did this comedy thing was having the two actors enthusiastically making out, but with a book between their faces. So, like, their faces were mushed against a book, and the book was suspended between them just because their faces were holding it there as they, like, held on to each other and, like, rocked back and forth, basically. So, yes. That is the final form of there is a paper between them when they kiss on stage. Except it was very, very visible, and it was a lot of paper. I don't know why, that just now I just remembered that. I don't remember the rest of it. But I do remember that one moment just because it was so silly. Okay, we got rid of that. And notebooks, all shapes and sizes. You look at the sparkly diary. Mirabel catches you looking. Will you read a little bit? Like a tiny bit. You probably should right now. Sure. We do not have time, is what I would usually say, but I also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems. Belle, pick a page! 1 page, and then we're going. I'm reading again? Okay. Everyone huddles around here. Mirabel takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle, which is what you do when you've got a random book and you're reading a random page from it. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Ugh. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got, like, the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island north of Vogard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it? I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks. That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh, yeah. Still, that country's name, what was its name again? Oh, I think it was something like, don't say it! Crab! The name of this country. You try to remember. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. You don't even want to try, but... You turn to ISABEAU. But can you try and say it anyway? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache. ISABEAU looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind? Huh, is that so? You're dumb, Zai, I know it. I know it. Sorry, got the intonation wrong. It's... What? But... Wait. Huh? What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatically, like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89. Nah, that's 6408. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? ISABEAU! Oh, excellent. ISABEAU has his moment. Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that? What a terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember now, let alone say it, I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vogard, and it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know. The universe. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before. And Ugh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine. Yeah, sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now thinking about it, what it may have looked like. You can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king. He was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vogard, then? Good question! Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? I mean, he kept saying Vogard was perfect. Is Vogard just... It was north of Vogard. It was fairly geographically close from the way people were talking. Is it just similar enough to Vogard in climate, appearance, geography, in, even culture or language, potentially, if there was any, like, cross-trade or travel or anything like that, if there was any, like, crossing of cultures? Is it just that Vogard is the closest thing that exists now to that country? That he is like, it is perfect, I must preserve it, I must prevent it from being lost and forgotten the way mine was. Because, assuming he was being genuine with his whole, why are you doing this? Oh, because Vogard is perfect and I do not want it to ever change. Is it linked to that in any way? I can't make sense of that part, because Vogard and this other country are not the same thing. The other country was an island, it was north of Vogard. It's not going to be identical to it in any way, and the fact that they had a different, like, system of faith and belief says right away that the culture is going to be different in some ways, at the very least. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm with you, Siffer, and I'm confused too. I just tried to ramble my way through making sense of it, and I don't think I'm picking up on anything that is striking me as the answer. I'm picking up on things that are, like, maybe in a really twisted, like, bad logic kind of way someone might think this way, and someone might lead themselves to this point, but it doesn't make sense itself. There must be something somewhere. Something is similar to his goal. Similar to his goal. Freezing things? Something similar to his goal. What do you mean similar to his goal? Call Loop. Take your hands down and think about talking to Loop. Close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Question about? No, there's no question for it. Okay, never mind. What should I do next? So many different things. What do you need help with? About the king is the closest thing. From that country. The country no one can remember. Yep. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him, the way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before. Never would have guessed. You are a freaking star! But then, why is he so focused on Vogard? Exactly. Why freeze Vogard in time, specifically? We know he appeared in Vogard in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live. And he must have stayed long enough to put down some roots, he said earlier. He thought Vogard was perfect. Perfect. and yet he wanted to freeze it. Perfect, and so he wanted to freeze it in time. Don't get that confused, Loop. That part was very clear. Freezing something perfect in time. Somehow it reminded me of something, but I forgot. Teehee. You should probably look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to me if you get stuck. I might have remembered what freezing something perfect in time is making me think of. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking of. Okay, talk to you later, Stardust. Okay. Freezing something perfect in time. This whole place is frozen in time. Freezing something perfect in time. That would be preservation of some kind. That would be, is there any room in this house that involved somebody working on preserving a thing? There were the candles. There was the bomb. There were the flowers. There was the kitchen. There was the trap maker's room. The observatory, though I don't think that's where I'm being pointed, though I know it's significant. I'm certain. You can always just go ask him. Yeah, sure, I could, technically. Yes. Part of me is sitting here going, like, there's some room in the house that I am supposed to go to. Preserving something perfect in time. Okay. There's not a lot of ways you can do that in reality in the modern world. Technically, you can freeze something, but there's still a sort of decay. It's not perfect. And depending on what it is, freezing could actually, like, destroy it, potentially. I don't know, I guess there's encasing things in, like, resin or something. Technically, there's stuff, like, encased, like, insects trapped in amber and stuff and fossilized that way. That seems to be similar to what he's sort of up to right now. I can't think of any of the rooms I went into having anything to do with any kind of preservation. I really can't. Oh, no, that's not what I want. No. I suppose I could put the time knife on, the key knife on, rather, key knife on, and I could just go fight the king like you say. I still feel like there is something that I'm supposed to go and look at in the house before that point. I just don't know what it is. What am I supposed to look for? Okay, hold on. There's one other thing that I could potentially do. I could potentially try calling Loop and seeing if I get something different. Because Loop did hint, oh, you could try calling me again. Maybe I'll remember. Loop might not. I'm not doing so many different things. I'm doing one thing and one thing alone. And frankly, this game is hinting and going, oh, there's a place you've been, there's a thing you've seen that has something to do with this thing. You should probably go look at it. And I'm like, what thing is that? What thing is that? Reminded me of something, but I forgot. Yeah, thank you. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to me if you get stuck. I might have remembered what freezing something perfect in time is making think of. You didn't. Do you mean come to you in, Dormont? That's not what I want to do. Ah! Talk to you later. Oh, bloody hell. Loop does have more dialogue under the tree. Well, curse everything. Let's go back to Dormont. You had a good sleep. Yep. Back to the beginning. You wake up, you dreamt about the tick of a clock. You hear it still. It'd be really cool if the soundtrack at this point started including a low tick, though I can see that potentially becoming annoying, so it just would have been neat. Okay. Also, I imagine that was just part of the randomized list of dialogues that you get after waking up from a loop. Specifically one that you, ended by freezing yourself in a tear. ISABEAU's here. Isa. Wrong side of the bed, I get it. Anyway, looking at the favorite tree, isn't it? Cool, cute joke. Yes, it is. It's pretty. Tremendous tree. And let's see if there's anything different with the hand thing. You take a step back. He does not reach towards you. Ha. That was funny. Okay. So it is different. Nope. Be going now. See you later. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Is that a hint? Do I need to level him up to whatever it is, 100 or something? I don't know. Okay. Question. No. Do next. The king. So he's from that country. Yes, he is. Ask if you remembers. Talks about the stars and the universe. Clicky, clicky, click. How could you never have guessed it? Was obvious. Why is he so focused on Vogard? We know he appeared in his adulthood. City of Kerbo. Yep. He said earlier he thought Vogard was perfect. Wants to freeze it in time. Something perfect in time. Like a picture. You want me to... Like a picture. Like a picture. That's what I was... That's the jump in logic I was supposed to have, huh? That's the leap I needed to make. A picture. What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, photo mirror. But how was I supposed to think about the photo mirror? So, are you a star? No. You look like one. Of course not. Stars don't talk, dummy. I don't know that. Your face. Nah, I'm not a star. I'm more like a mirror. Speaking of mirrors. It's more fun to reflect. Being the real thing would be tiring. So you're a mimic. They gently wave you goodbye. Give them a nod and walk away. Okay, this is not what I think that Starry Star is. Loop. Is. But I just had the thought that that kind of behavior and, like, argument and so on and so forth. That'd be pretty good if you wanted to do a D&D character or something. It'll loop up to 3, because that's the one with the mirror, but no unlocks. And then I'm gonna make sure I've got everything equipped properly. You're annoyed there isn't a more dignified way to loop back in the village. Fair enough. That's fine. Anyway. What was I saying? Okay, D&D, like, character for, like, a warlock or something, if you wanted to really disguise what the warlock's patron was, then you just have it be disguised, have it be hidden as something else, and be like, oh, are you a star or something? Oh, a star? Haha, no, I just like reflecting things. I don't want to be the real thing. It's exhausting. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Don't worry about it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have any different dialogue, so I should probably just do a scoot. Okay. So, mirror stuff. That's gonna be on the one side. Take the key. Skip through the dialogue. Yep. And scoot. Okay. So. That's the, angry key. So I can't get into that yet. There we go. Mirror time. A mirror. You and your family members are reflected in it. That's a big mirror. Massive even. There's not really anything else of interest in this room. I don't know anything about it. Before the house shifted around because of the king, it was in part of the house I didn't often walk by. Isabeau's looking for the switch. If it is what I think it is, then, it should be... Ha! Everyone, say fromage! Fromage! Well, what was that? Oh, look! Something's on the ground. A piece of paper. Hehehe. Behold! Oh! It's a picture of all of you. It's us! This is lovely, isn't it? It's a crafted mirror that takes pictures. I heard rumors someone was creating one, but I didn't know that someone lived in Dormont's house. We look so surprised! Only Isabeau knew this was coming. Pictures are so rare. It's nice to have one of us. Thank you for telling us about it and for taking a picture, Isabeau. Oh, it's nothing. What should we do with it? Odile looks at you. Would you keep it safe, oh one with all the secret pockets? You nod. It's proof that you're here on this journey, proof you were with your family members, proof that you love them. Even if you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed, proof that you were happy. Okay, perfectly frozen in time. Thank you for phrasing it like that. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vogard, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved. To the point where he sees Vogard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vogard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty as thanks for welcoming him to make sure such a fate would never befall Vogard? What else could he do but make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever? How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to. But still, you want to talk to him again. Okay, so that's a fun thing, now that I'm seeing where the shape of it is going, as far as that goes. That's the reason why you have to take a picture on every run in order to get the key. You cannot pass through this floor without ending up with the picture. It is not optional. Okay. So, real quick, going to do a little equipping. And we're going to loop on up to the king. Alright. You wake up. You dreamt about the tick of a clock. Again, you hear it still. Alright, I'm not sure if they're randomized or if they're randomized with timings of things. Like, if you're this far along, then you hear the tick of a clock or something. I could swear you've dreamt about different things, but now the last couple has been the tick of the clock. Okay. let's get into this. We need to talk, buddy. We need to talk big time. Whole speech. Nope. Let's get right into it. Wait. You traveler. You look back at the king. Bright one. Do you remember? Does it matter? What else does? Okay, this time I need to go into the craft menu and I need to immediately see what my options are for, conversation before the fight. Because we're working on anime rules right now. It doesn't matter how fast the combat should be going, there's always time for words. Zone out for the first part. We've heard it before. Just gonna stand there and kind of like mentally drift for a minute. Let's ask the king some questions. Ask the king. Where are you from is the only one that is new. Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all. But, where? Where I'm from. Oh, that was a rewind sound. Oh, bright one. If you were asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please, you can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Siffrin, what is he talking about? Sif? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You are trying, I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it, of what was. The mountains, the sea, the lightless sand, dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Black sand beaches, cool. Our country. Our home. We have to say it. We cannot let oblivion win. Our home. We can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. I don't think there's oh God, what just happened? That's not normal. What just happened? Okay. They tried to remember, they tried to speak the name, and it backfired badly. It's about right. Ah! No, no, no. No, no, no. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, no, it's gone, it's gone. Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't. What's happening? The king is attacking Siffrin. No, not quite. Everyone, protect him. Stop talking, king. Leave Frin alone. Sif. Your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home. You can't remember it. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours and it's gone and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe, say it. Don't. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Bright one, please, please. You inhale, you try to grasp it. Grasp its name. Oh, yeah, that's about to, yep. It's gonna keep going until we, take too much damage. Your throat. Your head. It hurts. It hurts. You spit blood, you hack up, you have to get it out. Right one, I almost heard it, Please, again! Once again, we have to try. Together! Your entire body hurts. Say it. Your head is killing you. But you have to try, you have to. We have to stop the king! Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop! Fryn! Siffrin! But you have to, but you have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? Don't do this. Okay, I'm telling you to do this, but don't do that. Don't think that way. The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Yep. It's broken. Someone. 9999 is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. The scent of sugar is all around you, so thick you almost gag on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. Oh boy, but it's all gone. Fair. You cough, cough, cough. You cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? Ha! You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. Okay. I feel like I should talk to Loop first. Because that seemed like a big turning point. And I want to see if Loop has anything to say. They might not. Could be nothing. But I gotta find out real quick. Favorite tree. Talk to ISABEAU first. ISABEAU's here. I need to do the favorite tree thing. Sorry. Hey, Stardust. How can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Why Stardust? I have been neglecting these dialogue options, I feel. Because you're what's left, I suppose. What's left? What's left of what? And because it's a cute nickname. You're my little Stardust. My little cutie patootie Stardust. Ew. But just say you don't want to answer, it's fine. But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions. Yeah, you can relate. What should I do next? I don't necessarily need help on, like, the king or the loops. So never mind, because I just need to go talk to the king again. Questions. Nothing really there, so never mind. It was good to have the little Stardust thing, though. Okay. Excuse me, I need to go find a banana peel. I don't know. I don't like making second saves. I just find them confusing, because sometimes I look at them and I'm like, I don't know where I was or what I was doing, and so I am better off not getting that second save. Fine. I don't think I can go back to where the saving point is. Yes, I can. Never mind. Let's save that real quick. Here you go. I saved it on save 5. And I am probably never ever going to use it, to be fair, but it's there now. Okay. Last talk to the king. Step closer. Here we go. Okay. You're annoyed, as usual. Let's go! We have to talk to this guy. We have to talk to this guy and maybe not die of bleeding out the ears and nose. Okay. Let's just get right to it. Traveler, bright one. Clicky, clicky, click. Do you remember? Do I have new dialogue? I do not. Do you? And he's laughing. No. That is not how it works, does it? We shall fight. See which side the universe favors. Okay, we got some dialogue to skippity skip. We've got some dialogue to initiate. Let's go. Life key glows, feel more powerful. Attacks will hit harder. Zone out for this part. Yes, please. Heard this before. Okay. At this point, craft. Ask. King. Ask the king. Let's stop fighting. Zifrin? What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants, how he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King. I don't think this is gonna work, but I appreciate the attempt. Oh God. Oh, okay! Perhaps you are right, bright one. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. Okay. The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Zifrin? Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? Boniface. You destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Ogard in time, and you'll just stop just like that? Oh, I will. I have fought for long enough, and I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. 'Cause you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid. Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? That's a fun little point. Well, not a fun point, but it's like, okay, that's his, that makes sense why it would be his perspective on it. That's what I mean by it. Because his perspective on it is, he came from something that was devastating. He came from a loss that was devastating to him. And then he found a new place. He found something wonderful, or that he thought was wonderful, in, like, contrast to that loss. And he became desperate not to lose it again. And everybody from Vogard who tried to convince him, who tried to speak with him or argue with him about this, like Maribel, like ISABEAU or Bonnie or anything. Anybody there who tried to go, hey, maybe don't do this thing kind of sucks. He'd be sitting there going, yeah, but you don't know what you're standing to lose by me not doing this. You're gonna lose everything and never be able to call it to mind again if you go through what I went through. So I'm doing you a favor. And it's that kind of, like, very, I don't know if I want to say condescending. It's kind of condescending. Regardless, it's that kind of attitude that's kind of coming forward in that, and so it makes sense for him in that perspective and that mindset to be like, the one person who can get through to him is the person who would, at least in theory, or in like, practice, because Siffrin explicitly says it, understands where he's coming from and understands the pain of it, and still says, hey, maybe this isn't the way to prevent that. Maybe this isn't the way to make things better. Okay. After all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. Exactly. You said you and Siffrin are from the same country? We don't know where Fryn is from, so what happened? The king cries out. Oh, but that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vogard. An island north of Vogard. Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then what happened? The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, bright one. One day, I just woke up on a beach on a coast north of Vogard. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day. But nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything. Just real quick thought I had. You know how, the trope of, oh, this character has amnesia is, it's not a bad thing on its own. But it is kind of considered overplayed, especially in something like an RPG or a TTRPG, where it's a great excuse to basically, for a writer or a producer or something, to basically be like, hey, I want, for certain reasons, certain things in this character's background to be unknown to them, but they would know these things, so I'm just gonna have to give them a little conk over the head, and conveniently they forgot it all. Don't worry about that until, like, the second act breakdown or something. This, I think, is kind of, it is that trope, but I feel like they're doing something fairly interesting with it. Because, again, tropes are not bad on their own. They're not bad in general. They're just, sometimes they become cliche, sometimes they become overplayed. They can be, like, poorly used, or at least not used to their full potential. This feels like a very interesting and potentially very, very good use of that trope. Where A, it's not just the one main character. It's affecting the main character for sure, but it's also affecting the villain. It's also affecting other people in this world that we don't interact with, you know, i.e. see the memory of the croissant, why Sifrin doesn't like croissants anymore is because that one baker heard his accent and went, "Where are you from?" They had the same accent, and it's like, "Where are you from? Can you remember anything?" And it freaked them out so much that they just ran away and never looked at croissant again the same way. That whole thing, there are multiple people in this world that have exactly the same amnesia from exactly the same source, and it is being used to build up a mystery around this entire thing. And yeah. Also, it makes sense that the king is the one telling this entire story, because Sifrin is very tight-lipped about these kind of things. It makes sense he would not be sitting here volunteering all the info. Because all my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it, who had limited ties to it, only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there, or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. So, implication, and we cannot know for certain, implication is that the king at the very least was on the island when it disappeared. Because he just woke up on a beach at the north of Vogard, like, no memories. Now, the no memories doesn't make it difficult to theorize anything beyond that. For all we know, he was on a ship heading to Vogard or something when whatever happened and the ship went down or something, I don't know. That does imply that at least some people who were on the island when what happened got, like, teleported away, blasted away, something like that, I don't know. I am just kind of genuinely wondering right now, and I don't know if the game or the dialogue or the characters will ever get into this. I am wondering right now how much of a diaspora there actually was of residents of this island. Did the entire population just get poppity pop pop pop, like, thrown onto beaches or something in whatever closest vicinity there was? It doesn't make sense, because I'm getting the implication from this that the king woke up alone, and there is no way you would be able to get a lot of the villagers and stuff, scattered about. So maybe only a few survived it that were on it, but then the question comes up, was it just pure dumb luck? Was there something else going on? Oh yeah, the villager's sister. She talked about her sister going to, living in Kabwe. Did she actually go and live on the island and she got vanished or something with the rest? Because, yeah, you've got people who grew up there and everything, but you also are gonna guaranteed have people who didn't grow up there, but who moved there. They brought up briefly, oh, you forget a friend from there, you could forget a distant family member. What about close family? What about, you know, like the sister, like you say, like the sister, you know, sister moves there to travel, to sightsee, to work, to study, something like that. And does that person then just completely vanish as well? Basically, the existential question right now is how many people disappeared? There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence. My entire past, my entire identity, erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past, If you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home. And if something happened, but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once more? The king sobs. And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again. At any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. The universe leads. We can only follow. Oh, even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vogard. Not to Vogardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all, not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing, so that they can be remembered forever. Memory is moving forward in time, though. You can't remember something if time stops. You're recalling something from the past, but you're doing it actively in the present. It's not... I don't know. Maybe it's different mechanically, because every time you loop back by being frozen in time by a tear, it's like you're dreaming. Maybe there's some sort of weird activeness in the passive. Oh, Mirabelle! Oh, Mirabelle! Tears. That was what I thought. This whole time. But, I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So, please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Change? Mirabelle. Madame, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Odile. Please. We have to try. I am scared because this, again, feels like an ending. This feels like an ending, but I know there's 5 acts. I know there's more. This is not going to work. There's something there's more secrets. This is not going to work. There's something going to go wrong. I don't like it. I'm with Mira and Sif. Fine. Okay. I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know. I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. You breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding, then, Bright One, Siffrin, won't you stand next to me? Siffrin's tiny, and it's gonna be even more tiny next to you. I can bring everyone back. Make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country together, but I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted. Is that how it works? It does, if someone wants it enough. Wish upon a falling star. Siffrin, should I do it? Go to the king's side. If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king. Oh, I don't like the laughter. Oh, Bright One. Not that bright after all. Oh, no! What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Why? Oh, come on. No, 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 why? The king froze your bodies in time. You can think and move your head still, so it's not over, but you can't move. Why? Come on! I can't move. Yeah, why can't I move? Bright one, Siffrin. Is this really all I needed to do? To make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied. You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. What? No! Everyone! What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Bugger it! Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. Vogard, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because, oh, I can tell, Siffrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me, like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home, the way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind, like you've practiced as I have. Yes. Oh, I can tell. I can tell, Siffrin. I should have won! I should have won long ago! But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Siffrin. It's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Siffrin? Good question. You can't breathe. What is he talking about? What? I can tell. I can feel it. The scent. This overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of wishcraft on you. Wishcraft like witchcraft. Oh, that's a fun little pronunciation twist. Huh? Witchcraft? It's not timecraft, it's wishcraft. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. Uh-oh. But, a quick death would be too easy for you. You'd just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today, you learn your lesson. Oh dear. No, not Bonnie. Not Bonnie. No, not Bonnie. Oh no, Bonnie always escapes when the king wins. Always. Oh my god. Yeah, I know the king grabbed onto Bonnie, I can tell! Oh no! No. Curse you, king, let them go! Bright one, Siffrin, look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all, one after the other. I will kill them all now, and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. That is a terrifying villain, okay. Yeah, okay, that's why it wasn't over. That's why it felt like an ending, but it wasn't going to be over. Something terrible was going to happen. I did not expect this, but I knew something terrible was going to happen. I really did think he was being genuine with the whole, like, mindset thing, but nope. God damn it. The king is tightening his grip. Bonnie. Oh no, guys. Did Loop know this was going to happen? Is this why Loop refused to ever see any of the companions? None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move. But you have to do something. Save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die. A tear. Anything. Just loop back. You've done it before. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, what's the thing that's always killed you? Embarrassment. Go! It's not gonna work that way. It's not gonna work that way. I'm scared. Ah! Just let them go, please. Not Bonnie, please. Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. Curse you, King! Curse you and your whole country! Curse you and everything you stand for! You taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie! Oh my god, you have to loop back. Loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back! Oh no, you got it, friend! No! When you come back, Bright One, remember this. Loop back! Oh my god, I thought we were gonna get a loop before that could happen. Yeah, we got the loop as it happened. I don't like that. I don't like that. Finn didn't like that either. Nope, 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 no. Clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie is fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. A whimper escapes you. No, you're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bonnie. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. Huh, see? Because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe and stand up and make sure. Get back to the stage. Follow the script. You have to make sure Bonnie is okay. I swear to God, if Bonnie is not, because the king can somehow erase this bit of the loop. Oh, I am understanding Sifrin's anxiety right now because I am sitting here like, the game developers wouldn't, right? No, it would change too much. It would change way too much. Oh, Change, you look really, really tired. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really, haha. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I was gonna tell you something, but forget about it. Go on and do whatever you need to today. Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Bonnie? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east. If you'd like to talk to them? You nod. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. You nod again. Habit takes over. You tell her about the carrot method. How did you know about... And wink. Okay. Oh, you need to see if Bonnie is okay. Alright, game. I will follow the prompt. I will go see if Bonnie is okay. God, this is only Act 4. Bonnie is here, alive and whole. Bonbon! Huh? What did you... Bonnie. The shadow of the hat's going over the face again. How are you? I'm... okay? Good. And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Yeah, that's pure skepticism. Okay. Well. What do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Loop. Okay, flat out just have to go and see Loop now. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Whoa, what's wrong? I need to do the favorite tree thing. Oh, do you need me to leave? Sure. But let's talk later, okay? You got no other options. Oh boy. Drama time. Talk to Bonnie every time. Okay. Hey, stop. Just say, I told you so, and we can move on. I told you so! Teehee, what a stupid idea you had. Thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger. And because of you... Don't you dare, Loop. Do not. Sifrin is already thinking that, and that is not helping. Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then, he mentioned something. Something about wishcraft. He did. What is wishcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? That sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seemed to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of wishcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information, so as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it... Whatever, it's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Oh, you didn't even notice. You'll always remember this after all. Then, no. Let me do the usual. You got a memory of memories. When equipped, memory of memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. The ones written in that language. The ones in from your country. Yes, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again, like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. That door. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though... Let's talk about something. What have you got? My turn. Say, Stardust, I've been watching you this whole time. Talking to you this whole time. I can't read your mind, Stardust, not really, but I can tell. I can tell you've never let yourself think about what would happen if you managed to break the loop. Huh? But there's a lot to look forward to. Like? Well, like... going to visit everybody! Hanging out with everybody! Like... oh no... they can't think of anything! Oh no... oh no... well, that's just something I was wondering about, that's all. We can go back to not thinking about it. See you later, Stardust. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Memory of memories. There's a book I need to read in here. Oh God, the bench always catches me. Book, 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 book. Let me have it, 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 let me have it. Old book, stuck between, get it out again, yeah! Take it out, read the title. Your heart is beating. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's probably something stupid. A translated copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 2. Had a feeling. You start laughing. Yeah, I had a feeling the one... I mean, some books are important. Other books really are just the trashy novel. Either translated or original to the culture, you know? Okay. I don't remember where books are. I think they were scattered all over the place. There was the one with the sparkling tree cover. I think there was one in the library, but I think the sparkling tree cover one was not in the library. I think it was in the... I might have to do a full run of the house, honestly. Good God. Okay. Well, you know what? This has been about a 2-hour stream of, stuff and nonsense. Stuff and absolute nonsense. I want to get into that star door. I want to read all of the books. But right now, I think that this is a decent place to stop for time being. I'm going to see if I can make it a friendship run and help everybody, and then go like bottom to top in the house so I don't miss a single book. I don't want to miss anything. I need to go through everything in that house. Everything. Maybe we'll also get the Odile, you're acting weird thing. God damn. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. Also that cutscene. Oh boy. You know. I should have known. I've seen possible spoilery art, if I understood the context of it, of the king looking, more feral than usual. And stuff, not that it's spoilery in any sense, because I don't know what it's for, but the fact that I haven't seen that art yet should have made me go, oh yeah, obviously the king isn't just gonna be a friend, also I've got 2 more acts left, which I knew, and it's like, okay, either something bad is going to follow up on this moment, or is going to, like, transform the king or change him or something like that. No, the king was just playing him. He was just playing you the whole time. Damn it all. Okay. That's where we'll leave it. Thank you for hanging out, and, I'll be back next time. Thanks. Bye.